right, you're right on time for Hope TV News Watch on this 19th day of August 2024. A very good evening to you wherever you're watching us from, and welcome to the broadcast. My name is Kimani, and signing for us tonight is Boniface Moridi. We start off our bulletin with the Senate has today begun impeachment proceedings against Meru Governor Kawira Mwangaza. Mwangaza faces accusations of gross violation of the Constitution, abuse of office and gross misconduct. The proceedings were initiated after the Meru County Assembly passed a motion on the 8th of August calling for her removal. The Senate will later on debate and vote on the charges, with county delegations casting the decisive votes. If the Senate upholds any of the charges, Mwangaza will be removed from office.
You're being called for the third time to interrogate the ability of Governor Kawira to manage the resources of the county of Meru. You're being called upon for the third time to interrogate the ability of Governor Kawira to ensure that there is effective service delivery of services to the people and the residents of Meru County. Accountability, honorable members, is a measure of leadership. Accountability is the ability of an individual to be held to account for our actions. It's not a call for interrogating the weakness of an individual, but the ability of that individual to execute her constitutional mandates.
The County Assembly has created a lie, told the lie, repeated the lie so many times that it started sounding like the truth. They actually went ahead and believed that lie. And they want everyone else in this room and the entire country to believe in this lie. And when we look at them in the eye and tell them it's a lie, they get bitter. They get mad. They accuse senators of being bribed. They accuse the governor because they want us to believe a lie, because they have themselves created a lie and believed in a lie. Honorable senators, Shakespeare states that a rose by any other name shall still smell as sweet. No matter how much mud they sneer on the governor will remain clean. The governor will remain blameless. All they are hoping is that they will bring the governor so many times here that they will keep on repeating one thing, and we all believe that indeed there might be some truth in it.
Now, still matters politics, and Uasin Gishu Deputy Governor has resigned from his role after serving 2 years under the Governor, Jonathan B. Barorot has said that he has quit to take an international role in the information and communication technology space. Barorot believes the new role will accord him an opportunity to serve his community and the country at large. Now, businessman Jimmy Wanjigi will spend the night at Kamukunji police station after he was arrested today by the police. The police have stated that they had arrested him over claims of illegal possession of firearms and nothing to do with an earlier probe on the Nane Nane protest. The police claim his arrest followed confirmation from the Firearms Licensing Board that the 6 rifles found in his house were not licensed. Wanjigi will be prosecuted on Tuesday. The government, through the Ministry of Health, has released a statement concerning the recent mpox outbreak in the country. Health Cabinet Secretary Dr. Deborah Mulongo Barasa has assured the public of the ministry's readiness and provided updates on the ongoing measures to address the situation. Mason Lowell with more on this.
Thank you so much. First of all, I would want to offer my apologies.
With the growing national concern over the current mpox outbreak, The Ministry of Health has stepped forward to provide clarity and reassurance. Health Cabinet Secretary Dr. Deborah Mulongo addressed the nation, emphasizing the ministry is fully prepared to handle the situation.
Globally, Mpox outbreak has been ongoing, with the majority of cases in the Africa region, and the World Health Organization declared Mpox a public health emergency of international concern, and hence the recommendations on strengthening prevention and control measures. Similarly, the Africa CDC has declared Mpox a public health emergency of continental concern. So this calls for heightened surveillance and rapid response to contain further spread of the disease even within our country.
Dr. Mulongo confirmed the first and only reported Mpox case occurred in July 31, 2024. However, the patient has since made a full recovery, a positive development amidst the rising concerns.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mpox has an incubation period of 5 to 14 days, but may vary from 1 to 21 days, which is the time from infection to appearance of signs and symptoms. So we urge the public, especially those with a history of travel to countries reporting Mpox cases, or those who have come into contact with a suspected case, to be vigilant for the following symptoms: skin rash or mucosal lesions, fever, headache, muscle aches, back aches, fatigue, swollen lymph nodes. These symptoms typically last for 2 to 4 weeks, and it's important to note that there are other diseases which may appear like Mpox. These include scabies and chickenpox, among others. And therefore, we advise individuals to first visit the health facilities immediately for review and proper management.
At the same time, Director General of Health, Dr. Patrick Amoth, highlighted the ministry's proactive response to the outbreak.
So one is heightened surveillance at the ports of entry. We have also done a communique to the healthcare workers on what to look for to be able to identify what Mpox is. We have developed clinical guidelines to be able to elucidate the case diagnosis of Mpox. We have upped our diagnostic capacity. Remember, the platform used for testing Mpox is the same platform that was used for COVID-19. It's called PCR, polymerase chain reaction. For now, we have dedicated 4 laboratories to be able to do this testing, but we have redundant capacity of more than 100 laboratories if there's need to be able to call for additional laboratory support.
Dr. Amoth announced the plans to import approximately 2 million doses of vaccines to combat the spread of Mpox in the country.
You heard when Africa CDC declared the facts that Africa as a continent will require 10 million doses of vaccines. We are assured by the Nordic manufacturer of the vaccine that by the end of the year we can be able to have about 2 million doses, but the vaccine will not be for everybody because of the scarcity in terms of the availability of the vaccines. So we are going to prioritize who are the risk population to be able to be put at the forefront for vaccine administration.
Reporting for Hope TV Newswatch, Mason Lowell.
Thank you so much, Mason, for that report. Still at it, and the Council of Governors held the committee chairman, and the Rakanidi Governor Muthomi Njuki has called on devolved units to remain vigilant on the risks of Mpox disease, saying counties are working closely with the national government to contain the disease. According to Governor Njuki, there is an established reporting system that is being used to monitor the disease and its possible spread. So far, Kisii and Kiambu counties have reported suspected cases that are at the testing stage.
Katika Kenya saa hii kuna ugonjwa ambaye imepatikana. Hii ugonjwa zamani sana hapa tulikuwa tunaita kidhuku. Mwisho kidhuku. Itakuwa smallpox. Lakini saa hii imepatikana ingine iko na nguvu kuliko smallpox. Inatoka kwa wanyama. Zamani ilikuwa inaitwa monkeypox. Lakini saa hii imetolewa monkey ikawekwa M, inaitwa Mpox. Hii ugonjwa ni hatari sana. Kwa sababu katika watu 100 wale wanaipata 6 ama 10 wataenda. Inashika sana sana watoto wadogo na wale wazee. Hawa wengine wako katikati sio sana, na wale wako na immune system iko chini pia inawalemea. Na hiyo ugonjwa inapatikana sana kwa wale watu wana deal na wanyama kama kule Kongo. Hapa kwetu pia kuna watu ambao wanaenda kukichakani kwenda kuwinda. Wengine wameweka wanyama kama nyumbani zao. It is only one of the few diseases ambayo inakuwa transmitted kutoka mnyama kuja kwa binadamu, and it is very dangerous. Na kwa sababu hatuna vaccine saa hii and we have no preventing it, ile tumeamua kufanya kama serikali ni kutoa kitu inaitwa awareness. Ujue, ili tukipata mtu mmoja ako nayo kwa etora ama in the village, usianze kufikiria kwamba hakuna shida, wacha tumuonyeshe mapenzi, tumfurahie. Ukipata mtu ambaye ako na ile ugonjwa inakaa kama ile kidhuku, ile smallpox.
Moving on swiftly, and the Kenya Union of Post-Primary Education Teachers KUPPET have told of President William Ruto have directed the National Treasury and the Ministry of Labour to move with speed and have a sit-down with teachers concerning their issues in order to stop the strike. The head of state's remarks have elicited mixed reactions from teachers, terming them as roadside declarations. KUPPET has once again declared that the strike notice on the 26th of August still stands, asking the government to adhere with the court order and the agreement they signed.
We shall be holding these meetings across the country in all the counties. And the main agenda for this one is strike for the teachers. This is the message we are bringing here today to tell the country and the parents that on 26th of this month, teachers will not report back to school. So they will have to make contingent arrangements to have their children at home or bring them to school to take care of themselves. So there will be a strike as from 26th. Teachers will travel to go and look for their money.
Expect the government to pay. Number two, we expect the government to employ the young people who it promised. Not just promised, but the president made his own pronunciations that is going to employ our young people.
Yes.
This is August coming to end. They have not been employed yet. Finally, I also want to talk about the monies that are deducted from the teachers.
Yes.
Where does this money go to? It is deducted. We don't know where it goes to. The teachers continue suffering CRB charges and they get embarrassed. We want the TSC to tell us where it takes the monies that it deducts from the teachers. Yes. And this is going to be told to us. We will march to
every corner.
TSC and every corner to be told where the teachers' money goes to.
Vyama vyao vya walimu NAT na KUPPET wamesema kwamba tarehe 26 hawatakuwa kazini na watakuwa strike. Ningependa kuwaomba kwamba hii strike yao wasiweke hata hii third term, kwa sababu hii ndio term ambayo watoto wanaenda kufanya mtihani. Na watoto hii ni watoto yetu mpaka na ya wao. So ningewahimiza kwamba waongee na serikali, wawe na makubaliano na waone ile ambayo walikuwa wamekubaliana na serikali itatekelezwa kwa njia gani. Lakini kwa sababu wakikuja sasa kusema wanaenda strike tarehe 26, watatatiza masomo ya watoto wetu na watoto watafanya vizuri katika hii term ya 3, na mimi ningewahimiza kwamba hawa
Kenya kila kitu, hata ng'ombe nakataa kutoa maziwa. Utajua fimbo uanze kutandika ng'ombe kweli? So ningeomba tu walimu wenzangu, si kwamba mtanyimwa haki yenu, lakini nimeambiwa minister amekaa ofisi siku 2. Yeye ni mpya. Sasa tukianza na mkomo sijui mambo itakuwaje, lakini ni vizuri kusema mambo yenu, muende mketi kwa mesa na muongee. Na tuombe Mungu atupe kibali, uchumi yetu inuke, na kama kuna maandishi mliandika na haijaiva mnaweza kuamend. Hakuna mali tutahama kwa nchi ya Kenya. Si ndio?
Well, it is 16 minutes past the top of the hour. Time now for a short break, but immediately after, I'll be back with the business and sports news. Stick around.
Are you ready to go? Every day we ponder this question because every day we are going somewhere. How about if we went there as ambassadors? Please prepare to join us at Sitam Karen from the 3rd to 6th of September 2024 for the Send Me 2024 Mission Conference, as we seek God to empower us to go into the nations, into the marketplace, into the mission field, and into the ministry opportunities around us every day. Register for the Send Me 2024 Mission Conference at sitam.org.
Hope TV is where you look and live. with an excellent selection of the best Christian programming consisting of local and international content of inspirational stories, talk shows, Bible commentary, youth, health shows, children entertainment, contemporary gospel music, extended times of worship, live broadcast, news, movies, drama, Christian ministry programs, and so much more. Hope TV is another quality service from Christ is the Answer Ministries with over 45% of authentic and credible local content every week. Hope TV is a sister station to Hope FM, Kenya's leading Christian radio station with footprints across the country. Tune in to Hope TV, where you look and live.
Welcome back. You're watching Hope TV News Watch. Now let's get down to business. And Kenya Airways has recorded a 513 million shillings half-year profit, breaking a 10-year loss-making streak. According to the Kenya Airways Chief Executive Officer Alan Kilavuka, the profit is pegged on reduced exposures from foreign currency fluctuations and the restructuring of its loans by the state. The growth represents a 102% rebound from the 21.7 billion shillings loss that the airline posted in a similar period last year. Than 500 pastoral women in Laikipia North Sub-County have benefited from energy-saving jikos aimed at combating climate change and promoting their health. The jikos were donated by organizations that deal with nature conservation through carbon offsetting in the country. The beneficiaries have expressed their gratitude, noting the jikos will save them time spent while searching for firewood, since the jikos need less energy compared with the traditional ones.
Na pamoja tuna hii mradi inaitwa Hongera, mradi wa kulete jiko ambazo zinatumia kuni chache na kupunguza hewa mbaya ili tutengeneze mazingira. Na kwenye hiyo mradi pia wamama wanasaidika kwa sababu ya kupata hewa nzuri wakipika na kupika kwa muda mfupi, sio sana.
Tunataka kupunguza yale magonjwa ambayo yanatokana na moshi kutoka kwa miti tofauti tofauti ambayo kina mama wanatumia katika mapishi yao. Na tofauti na yale, hizi vikundi ambavyo vinapokea hizi cook stores kwa muda wa miaka 15 kila mwaka watakuwa wakipokea fedha ambazo ni za carbon credit, na vile kupitia uongozi wa DGB na pia akili na mheshimiwa wetu Koinange Wahome, tunahakika kwamba tutaweza kujumuisha zile carbon credit zaidi ya shilingi milioni 300 kwa kila mwaka kwa muda wa zaidi miaka 15. Hizi ni fedha ambazo zitaingia kwa njia moja kwa moja katika mifuko ya kina mama, vikundi zao, zile self help group, zile welfares, CBOs, na kila boma itakuwa imefaidika kwa njia moja ama nyingine.
Tumefurahia sana, tunashukuru partners wetu ambao wameweza kutukumbuka kama wamama wa Maasai kutupa hizi majiko. Ni kwa sababu kama mama mfugaji ni kazi yako kutafuta kuni, kuna changamoto mingi, ukienda kule kishakani kuna wanyama wa pori, pia unapotesha muda mrefu. Ile muda ungefanya kazi zingine kama kufanya mambo ya ushanga ama kuangalia mifugo ama hata kufanya mambo ya ukulima kidogo ya kitchen garden. Lakini kwa sababu ya hizi majiko itatusaidia sana, kwa sababu ukishapata kuni ndogo unaweza itumia muda mrefu.
And to some sporting action now. Jiten Pabari, Amrish Patel, Ramesh Karia and Prashant Dakar returned a combined score of 115 points to be named the overall team winners of the 15th leg of the KCB East Africa Golf Tour at the Nyanza Golf Club on Saturday. The next leg of the KCB East Africa Golf Tour will be held in Nanyuki on the 7th of September.
Hi, my name is Jiten Pabari, and I'm a golfer here at Nyanza Club for 34 years. I've played this game passionately for many years and enjoy this game here. Today is a great day for us here, where we have won today eventually. Last year we were runners-up, we came to Karen and it's just an amazing day that we are here today, and we have won, and we'd like to represent Nyanza again to the finals in Nairobi, and we are looking forward to again bringing the final prize to Nyanza here and make our club a proud club for us. Looking forward to again having KCB sponsoring this great event and making it just an amazing day for us today. We were quite relaxed today. We thought that let's just go and play our normal natural game today without much stress. We all came here. All my playing partners were all here, quite motivated. We came here, we practiced for the last 1 week to make sure that we again do not repeat and become runners up or something. So we were quite motivated, came here today and played our best and gave our best to the team.
Now, KCB RFC Sevens head coach Andrew Amonde has conveyed his confidence in his charges ahead of the upcoming Kabeberi Sevens rugby tournament this coming weekend. The Bankers emerged 5th at the just concluded Dala Sevens in Kisumu City after seeing off Ngong Road-based side Nondescripts 31-0 in a mouth-watering encounter at the Jomo Kenyatta Stadium in Mamboleo. The return of Olympians Samuel Asati, Vincent Onyala and Festus Shiasi is expected to inject pace and experience into KCB's squad ahead of the Kabeberi Sevens.
Unfortunately, we were not able to defend our trophy in Dala. Big lessons for these boys. They have picked from Dala, so it's a matter of respecting your opponent and playing to your strength. So I think we battled a little bit at the end of it, and the good thing they have picked up, they played very well. So I hope we've learned a lot from this tournament. I'll go for Onyala. Onyala is expected to be with us from when we go back to Nairobi. I think we expect him to join the team back when we go back to Nairobi. So he's also another addition that we are going to bring into the team. So we'll keep on building. I know he'll bring a different environment and he'll bring a different kind of play that he plays. So he'll also be a big boost to this boy. So I think we'll just go higher. We'll keep on building. We've gone down 5th, so we must get better than 5th. I think the worst that we can do, it's 3. So I think we'll just pick from there. It's not so far. The margins are not that bad. So if we're able to work our way on the 3 next legs, I think we'll be able to do well as a club.
Well, with that, we come to the end of our news tonight. Many thanks to you for making time to watch Hope TV News Watch. We really do appreciate the value of your time. On behalf of the amazing crew that made this bulletin a success, have yourselves a blessed night. My name is Kimani, and signing for us tonight has been Boniface Moridi.